and Calio toward Wappel. Wappel across the red line. Sends it in. Dory is back. There's LeBratton in deep. Silk and Clement has the puck. The referee got in the way. Silk trying to get it back again with some help on the right side by Lennon. Rangers have it. Hickey. Bad pass. Picked up by Wappel at the red line. LeBratton to Clement in return. LeBratton taken out by Laidlaw's hip. Rangers going the other way. Rangers have to work much harder here. Shot is stopped by Silk as he goes to the bench. Calio coming down the slot. Weeks plays the backboard. Ruotsalainen looking for help. Vickers is back. Bernard close checking him. Beck up forward. 2-2 the score. 13:34 to go, second period. Vickers. Check by Beck. Missed it. Mark. Reinhardt's in deep. In front. Still loose. Coming back to the point. Bad pass by the Flames, and the Rangers take over in their own end. Beck did not clear, though. Russell sends it deeper. Vickers. Good forechecking by his Flames here. In front. Rogers. Rogers spaced just where he had to be. Shot. Reinhardt shot. Outside. In front. Chouinard missed. Tremendous action in the Ranger end. They can't get it out. Vickers should be able to do it here. Rogers onside. Shot off a stick into the crowd. So with 12:38 to go, second period, the score tied at 2. This is New York Ranger hockey.
There's a new name on the road, a new name in comfort, a new name in style, a new name in economy. Nissan Stanza, the new name in 5-passenger comfort.
It feels like a limousine.
In great gas mileage.
We fly past the pump.
In front-wheel drive performance.
I've got power for passing.
Nissan Stanza.
Remember the name only at your Datsun dealer.
Datsun, we are driven.
Back here in Calgary, Eddie Johnstone with the puck at the goal line, left side of Riggin. And it'll clear. Dave Maloney coming back. Flames have picked up the pace. They're out shooting the Rangers 7-1. It's their period so far. McDonald has the puck. Taking it away from Dave Maloney. Into the corner. Excellent forechecking by the Flames and pretty good back checking too. Rangers are having to struggle to find their motion. Giveaway. Johnstone. He's got help. Dave Maloney. Save. Rangers have everybody deep. Tom Maloney. Dave gets back in time as Houston tries to break. And Dave Maloney took it away from him. Patoric with Johnstone. E.J. goes in deep. Calio trying to line him up. Johnstone. Here comes Poplinski. And taken away by Laidlaw. Oh, a high stick by Poplinski on Laidlaw. And again, where's the referee? There he is. They got him. Also Laidlaw.
Well, I don't know why Laidlaw got a penalty here.
But that's the way it's going to be. 11:31 to go. Second period, score tied at 2. This is New York Ranger hockey.
The automobile business has become a numbers game. All you hear from car manufacturers these days are gas mileage claims. But the fact is, you won't get good gas mileage unless you take care of your car, drive sensibly, and use a quality gasoline. That's why you should use Getty. Getty helps you get the proper performance out of your new car, your old car, any car at all. At Getty, we want you to get the most out of your car.
And Poplinski gives it to him again. Now, how could Tommy Laidlaw get a penalty? Wally Harris did it again.
Beck behind the goal line. Sends it up on the left side. Skating for aside. Beck. Rogers. Russell. Beck is in deep. Reinhardt decided to try the other way. Silk. Reinhardt plays him into the net. Silk gets loose. Beck is still in deep. Reinhardt trying to take him out. Silk takes it away on the pass from Beck. What work by Beck back there. Silk finds a man. Rogers, kick wide. LeBratton with the puck. Now the Flames come out. Rangers substituting. Hickey's just on the ice to try to take care of LeBratton. Angle shot carries through. Rotocalio. Rogers could not quite get control. Here comes Beck again. Barry up to Hickey. Hitch lost control. Hislop. LeBratton. Good shot. Good save. Rebound. Wide. No call as Dave Maloney gave LeBratton a shot with a stick.
Now, that would have been a penalty. Now, that's a penalty, not what happened with the other guys.
Offside.
We want to watch Dave Maloney and Lanny McDonald. Lanny McDonald went to check Maloney last shift out. And, Jimmy, you didn't see it. And Egan and Dave give him a good, got the stick up the way he should to protect himself. And McDonald went off. And there's a shot of McDonald right there. And he hasn't been back on yet. But I'm going to be interested to it's going to be interesting to see when he comes back on.
10 minutes and 12 seconds to go. Period number 2. The score tied at 2. Face-off is just across the Flames' blue line. Now it's inside it. Rotocalio coming back as Vickers doing the forechecking. Nilsson trying to break through. Dave Maloney touched it away. Mel Bridgman with Wallin chasing him down. Rangers doing a little bit better checking now, Phil. Referee helped out there. Nilsson's in. Offside, 2 lines. 2-line pass.
And he put the puck in the net after the whistle blew, which really the players on the team that it's done to do not like that. Oh, they do not like that. And Maloney's saying something to him right now. As Mike Rogers comes out, probably will replace Peter Wallin. There's a shot of Mel Bridgman. He has had a new life since he's come over from Philadelphia, playing extremely well for Calgary.
Halfway through the game, 9 minutes and 37 seconds to go. In period number 2, the Rangers and the Flames are tied at 2. Conroy across the blue line. Slowed down by Dave Maloney's check, and Greshner has the puck. Takes it away from Gresham. Centers beautifully. Oh, nice play. Here comes Vickers, though. Rogers wide left. Rogers looking for the pass. Goes right. Vickers' shot is stopped easily by the side by Riggin. And back all the way the length of the ice. It was touched by Dory. No icing call. Dory, as the Flames change, so do the Rangers. Picked up center zone. Greenard. Bourgeois. Don Maloney. LaValle could not take it away. Behind the back pass, meant for Younghand. Tommy plays it back. Dory's got a shot. Goes wide, right side. Bourgeois again. This is Russell. Greenard. Sear run by Laidlaw just out of the box. Solid checking on the boards. Greenard run again by Younghand. Sear works in. Sear has it on the wing. Sear centers it. He got a piece. It's into the crowd. 8:25 to go. Second period. Score tied at 2. And this is New York Ranger hockey.
Canon presents a new camera.
John, I'm working. Can I have my camera back? Just one more.
It's Canon's new AE1 program.
This new Canon AE1 program's super. Just one more.
No matter how tough the light, the new program mode makes it easy to shoot like a pro.
Here, get to work.
The new AE1 program.
Draw in the ball.
So advanced, it's simple, and more of both. Canon, the official camera of the New York Rangers.
Good save by Steve Weeks there. It hit him. I think it hit him on the top of the helmet and went up in the crowd. Anyway, face off to the left of Weeks.
Waplinski looking to drive it. Almost did. Rangers get it clear. Do better than get it clear. Don Maloney got it to the blue line, but Rotocalio with a nice move got back in time. Hislop ahead. Beck from Ruotsalainen and back. Johnstone. Tom Maloney. Beck. Penalty.
There's a holding penalty on Heaslip.
7:59 to go. Second period score tied at 2. This is New York Rangers hockey.
Today's your brute day.
Today you've got a running start. You're a man who feels the part.
It's your lucky brute day today.
All the signs look good today, and everything seems to go your way.
Today's your brute day.
You can feel your luck running hot.
Today's your brute day.
With Brute, you'll give it your best shot.
Today's your brute day. It's your lucky brute day.
Make every day your Brute day with Brute by Fabergé.
Today.
Jamie Heaslip, 2 minutes for holding. And Barry Beck does a nice dive. That's no penalty either. Wally Harris is at it again, isn't he? I know, I'm going to get myself in
You're
trouble.
doing too much.
But who cares?
Face-off goes into the Flames' end. Clement in the center zone and across. Beck is back. Rangers have a power play. This is their first. Clement getting back with Vickers. Russell off the boards, not cleared. Ruotsalainen will have to get back as it does clear now. And Beck, with a good move, comes across. Now Ruotsalainen's alone, but the pass is a bad one for the Flames if they wanted to break in. Time in the penalty, 1 minute and 25 seconds. Ruotsalainen down the slot. Silk centers one. Riggins got it. Reinhart clears directly. Rangers have not organized the power play so far. Good destroying of the power play by the Flames. Silk sends it ahead. McDonald is on the ice. There he is with the puck.
The Rangers are shooting the puck in, but they're not going in after it.
Yeah, that's step 2. Beck behind the net. Excellent defensive work here by the Flames, destroying the Ranger power play opportunity. Patora comes down. Power play has 39 seconds to run. Rogers in deep. Tom Maloney's in a slot. Greshner's free at right point. Greshner's at right point. Dave Maloney got Rogers. Dave Maloney pass to Rogers. Greshner sneaking in at right wing. Dave Maloney's the only man back. Bad pass. Knocked down. Flames do not clear, though. Dave will shoot. Save in front. Stopped in front by the defenseman. Greshner's got the puck. Power play will be over in 10 seconds. Rogers trying to get rid of it. Greshner. They got Patorek back at right point. Rangers can't stuff the puck. And the Flames come out 2-on-2. Peplinski and throws it back.
Too many men on the ice.
Flames run a change. What happened was they were going for the bench for the change. When he passed it back, a surprising move. 2 of the men stayed on the ice, went back. Anyway, there's an icing call. 5:44 to go. Second period. Score is tied at 2.
There'll be a face-off now to the left of Pat Riggin. Dennis Riggin. There's a shot of the Ranger bench. You got to see that the Rangers have the visitors' bench here is 2-tier. And the guys move down when they're going up, and then they get back up on top there, and you don't know what's going on. It's not very good, but they're building a new rink here. It's going to be beautiful. This is a good franchise.
Oh, this is a great franchise. You know, they get standing room reserve spaces here for like $11 a pop. You have your own standing room space, all numbered for you. Play is in the Flames' end. There's a shot. Riggins got the puck.
So far, the Rangers have had 4 shots on Calgary, and they've outshot 9 by Calgary on the Rangers, so they're being outshot 9-5, 9-4 this period. And there's a Carol Vadney coming down the ice. This is, I believe, only his 3rd shift of the game.
Working with Tommy Laidlaw. Shot, young hands, off target.
Behind the net.
Calio. Bourgeois coming down the right side. Vadney stops in the center zone. Rammed back now by Lennon, and here's Bourgeois again. Odicalio, Squinar, offside on right wing, Sear.
That young man right there, Dennis Sear, is celebrating his 21st birthday. Not Chouinard, and not that guy either. Number 12 is Dennis Sear.
I called Dennis Lewis before. Lewis was the celebrated Canadian strongman before your time, Phil.
Oh, really?
Yeah, way before.
Oh, weightlifter, huh?
Yeah. People lifter. Horses, cows, whatever came
Oh,
along.
I remember reading about him.
That's right.
Sure.
He was a center, slot man, you know. 5:07 to go. In the second period, face off in center zone. LeBratton facing off against Rogers, and Rogers wins the draw. Beck drops one to center zone. He's onside. Rogers sends it in. Took a hard check from Reinhardt. Wallin following in after. Flames at the puck. They'll get out. LeBratton has got Nilsson with him. Here's Nilsson. Good hook check by Vickers. Stopped that shot. LeBratton knocks it free. Good play. Nilsson. See a shot. Save. Rogers trying to get through the referee.
He's been in the way more tonight.
Vickers sends it to center zone. Wallin sends one in. 4:22 to go. Nilsson. Nice move. Gave him a soft leg and got around him. Fatorik takes it away. Don Maloney, Fatorik. He's got help with Johnstone.
Eddie Johnstone puts it in from a great play by Robbie Fatorik and Donnie Maloney. But when you're watching this replay, watch Eddie. He has to put it up. Now here's the play right here. Maloney. Slip pass to Fatorik. Now watch Eddie Johnson. He has to put this back up. Riggin is already moving. And if he doesn't put it up, he doesn't score. And the Rangers go back in front 3-2. Here's another look at it. See how Riggin is already sliding down there.
15:54, the time of the goal. Eddie Johnstone gets his 17th in his 300th National Hockey League game. What a beautiful setup by Robbie Fatorik. And has he come alive in the last couple of games, too?
Goal is Johnstone, 17th at 15:54 from Fatorik and Don Maloney. And Fatorik has 3 goals and 6 assists now in his last 5 games.
Here's Poplinski breaking in. Solid check on him by Dave Maloney. Sent across by Leninin. Hickey will get to it. Hickey's alone. Now let's some help with Greshner, but it's behind him. Poplinski. Houston did not clear, but the rest of the Flames will. Poplinski to Houston. He lifts it ahead through Greshner. Time, 3:05 to go, second period. Houston with a check on Greshner. Laidlaw takes out his man. And back to center zone. The Flames are doing now what we expected them to do earlier. They're throwing the body. Flames are on a change. Laidlaw looks for blue jersey. Tipped away. Lobelli might have a shot. He's got Squinar in front. It goes through. He was looking for Squinar. Rangers breaking quickly. Vickers through Reinhardt. Russell and Vickers. 2.5 minutes to go in the second period. Wallin picked his pocket. Vickers. He lost it. Wallin's got it again. Wallin takes a long one. Riggins got it. Beck stops it at center, playing short. Offside on a close call. 2:11 to go, second period. 3-2 Rangers. This is New York Ranger hockey.
This Bud's for everyone who's in the groove. It's 5 minutes on the upswing of 5. Outside is 87 degrees under sunny blue skies. Stay tuned for my man Flash. I'm moving out of here, having myself an ice cold brew. Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser. For all you do, this Bud is for you. I know.
We're back here in Calgary. There's 2:11 left to play in the second period. 3-2 Rangers.
Face off near the Calgary blue line. Ranger sends it in. Robbie Fatorik. It's been a fine pickup by the Rangers. Rotocalio with Don Maloney doing the forechecking. Younghans comes in deep. Kent Nilsson. Pass across to Rotocalio. McDonald goes in deep. Comes back to center again. Rotocalio again. Rangers checking well. 1:40 to go. Beck comes back. Kotorek had trouble handling it. Beck's got it again. I'll tell you, a lot of players peel off and Beck's got the puck. It's amazing to watch. Rotocalio. He got it on a save. Rebounds behind the net. Behind the net for Nielsen. In front. Save. Score.
Now Bridgman, or Kent Nielsen, number 14, coming across in front of the net, pokes it in, and watch this. Here's a shot, a good save, and the puck, as Beck got tied up a little bit, and Kent Nielsen coming across, pokes it underneath. And that ties the game up at 3. He's flying tonight, that guy, Kent Nielsen.
Bridgman and McDonald on the assist at 18:46. Dave Maloney shot wide of Brigham. 1 minute to go. Houston's got the puck. Second period coming to an end. The score tied at 3. Reinhart. This is Hislop and Houston looking for Poplinski breaking. Russell lifts it ahead. Shot possible outside the net. Dave Maloney's got the puck. 34 seconds to go in the period. Lennon backhand, can't get the shot away. Needs help. In front, chopped down by Dave Maloney. Not in the net though. Tilt shot is blocked. Lennon with a perfect setup in the slot. Maloney chopped at it, but it took a flame bounce. Here comes Poplinski. Checked by Beck. 10 seconds in the period. Wallin. 6 seconds. Beck. Why not? Now, he better. Save! Well, still not a bad hockey game. See that save again.
That's right. Here's Beck. He winds up, he shoots, he waited for somebody to get in front of the net. And good save, and Peter Wallin just missed the rebound, and then the whistle blew to end the second period.
So, at the end of 2, the score is Rangers 3, Calgary 3, and this is New York Ranger hockey.
A fact from Manufacturers Hanover about the new individual retirement account. Starting in '82, any wage earner can now get in on the new high-interest IRA tax shelter. Fact, if you start depositing $2,000 a year at age 25 into our tax-deferred IRA, you'll retire at 65 with over $1.5 million. Fact, money deposited is deductible from your gross income, so you'll even pay less taxes in '82. Get the facts about the new IRA from Manufacturers Hanover Trust.
I remember the night it started and how it all began. We toasted life in our special way. Here's to Cribari, a friend along the way. A taste of love, a taste of dreams come true.
Cribari, a great companion for 75 years.
Here's to life, Cribari wine and you.
First day on the job. The boss will like my thinking. Like being smart enough to buy a new Datsun 210. To get fantastic gas mileage and great value, like power front disc brakes, rear window defroster, and more, at no extra cost. If he only knew how little I paid.
Dumb tie, Bromley. Smart car.
Smart money goes in the Datsun 210.
Ooh la la, that's all.
Sasson Young Men's Tops and Bottoms.
first-class fashion without a reservation. Sasson men's tops and bottoms. More of what you're looking for in first class.
We're back here with Steve Baker again, and we've covered the skates, we've covered the pads. Now we're going to cover up here, the chest area, the arms, and everything else, where goalies, you can't believe how many bruises and everything else they have sometimes after a game. And even with these things here, why don't you explain that? I mean, that is heavy also. No wonder you got 55 or 60 pounds on.
Well,
what is this?
The upper body pads will vary with the different players that are going to use them. You know, everyone has their personal preference as to what type of pads they like to wear. Now, this, as you can see, is all one piece. There are also other types where the chest part will be one separate entity, and then you also have another portion that will go through the shoulders.
My brother Tony wears. You can't believe it, Biggs. It's the worst. Well, you've seen it.
I've seen it. I have seen it.
It's the worst little belly protector I've ever seen in my life. Why do they call it a belly protector? I mean, it really. Here's the area I think you have to protect more than anything, the chest, right?
Well, it's mostly your upper chest area because your pants do come up as high as this. You know, it's just a name that's been coined over the course of time, and that's pretty much where that's come from.
What about these arm pads?
The arm pads, again. Different players like to have their pads, you know, put on it particular ways as to where they may be getting hit with shots. They add portions, and I know your brother has done this so many times.
Yeah.
Every time he gets hit and he gets a welt, they'll add a new piece of padding on his body pad or his arm pads. You know, so far this is pretty much new. I haven't had too much trouble with it, but down the road, when it does become a little bit more broken and a little softer, you're going to start getting a little bit more welts and bruises from it.
You know, I've been in around hockey all my life, and honestly, I never ever took time to look at the goaltender's belly protector or arm protector as much as I'm looking at it now, and it's interesting to me that I never realized that you guys had that much with the, what is that, fiberglass in there? What is it?
Well, they have pieces of fiberglass and also like a foam that covers it, both underneath it and over it. The idea is to keep it as light as possible, and also the flexibility is so important when you're in the goal.
No wonder us guys can't score on you guys. You guys got lead over here.
Well, we try to make it as wide as possible here and there, you know.
Okay, let's get rid of this. Now, the gloves. Well, you got the gloves right there?
The gloves are right here.
Here are the things that I know have gone from small to huge in the last 5 or 6 years, but it doesn't seem to curtail all these guys like Gretzky scored.
Really?
But this part of the glove, the catcher's mitt, why don't you...
Well, the basic width of the glove, they allow you 8 inches in width, okay?
Let's see.
8 inches.
I don't know about that.
And the length of the glove, they allow 16 inches. Now, that applies for both the catching glove and also the blocker. As you can see, there's been a new piece added on. I believe Mike Palmetier from the Washington Capitals is the one that initiated that. It's somewhat of a little catch right here. Before, they never had this little V piece in there, and the puck, you know, could go right through that particular area. It's just an added, you know, advantage for the goaltender.
For the folks at home, what would this be? Like most, you know, these people are really into baseball and all that, and they're really learning about hockey, and we're trying to educate them. What glove would this be like? Would this be like a first baseman's
Well, it's very much comparable to a first baseman's mitt, just the size and also the shape and the webbing area as is. You know, with this particular model, this is a GM21. Most of your catching should be done up in the webbing area, which is the largest portion of the area, really, of the glove, and it allows the hand to, you know, so that you don't have quite as much pain when those pucks come blasting in there at 100 miles an hour. There is also another one that has a bit smaller type of a catching web area that's, you know, all one piece, so to speak.
And what about this glove?
In the blocker of the stick glove, again, 8 inches in width is the allotment, and also 16 inches in length. You have a plexiglass piece that forms underneath it. You can see through the holes, and underneath we have nylon, so that the water. And this here I had put on myself. A lot of the players, again, they have their things made up custom for them. I had trouble where I had my fingers broken back about 4 or 5 years ago, getting hit underneath the blocker portion of it with the shot, and this just adds a little bit more protection for the fingers.
That's very, very interesting. See, you got an invention, Steve.
There you go.
A phenomenon that has always puzzled me is why some people settle for the ordinary when they could have the extraordinary.
The genius of Betamax, only from Sony.
Say it! Go! Go!
You're someone special, you're reaching for more, trying to do things better than before. And when you're thirsty, it's right you're reaching for. The taste of Lyman is the reason why there is more in Sprite to refresh and satisfy. When you're reaching for more, reach for Sprite. When you're reaching for more, reach for Sprite.
Immaculate. Spotless. Clean as a whistle. But let's move closer. 7,000 times closer into the carburetor, where we see dirt. Dirt like this could impede your car's performance. Fortunately, you can wash dirt away before it accumulates with mobile detergent gasoline. It treats dirt like dirt.
Eastern invites you to unwrap a beautiful vacation package.
When you need the sun, there's only one.
Eastern Super 7 vacations to Florida, Mexico, the Bahamas, the Caribbean. One low price for airfare, hotel, and more. 1 week to do whatever you choose. Super 7 vacations. How little they cost, how much they offer.
When you need the sun, there's only one Eastern.
When you need the sun, there's only one.
I gotta get to a phone. Honey, take the kids and get on the plane.
We'll stay right here.
We're gonna make this vacation.
Come on.
14, now boarding through gate 5.
American Express Refund Center.
We lost our traveler's checks.
Don't run.
They were gone.
Where did you purchase your checks? Where's Dad?
That's it? A full refund? Thanks.
The majority of people who call American Express have a full refund approved within 12 minutes. So ask for American Express by name.
Looking for someone?
Once again, we are back here at Calgary where the Flames and the Rangers are all tied up at 3. The Rangers took a 2-1 lead into the second period. The Flames tied it up. The Rangers got the lead back again, and here came the Flames. But it was certainly, compared to the first period, a Flame period, no doubt.
Well, that's right, because they came out more aggressive in that period, and they hit a lot more, and they slowed the Rangers down a little bit. Now we'll see what adjustments the Rangers make to come back out in the third period. I think that freewheeling thing, they were sort of boxed in. I thought the forechecking of the Flames was a heck of a lot better than it was in the first period.
Of course, there are some things. We hate to keep leaning on injuries for the Rangers, but it is a part of the hockey game. And the style the Rangers have brought to fruition, which has been working so well for them, is considerably hampered by the fact that Pavlich and certainly Ron Duguay are not on the team. Pavlich back at the hotel with a severe case of the flu. And when you play a team like the Flames, you also like to have the muscle that Nicky Fotiu can give you.
That's right. I think those three guys, they really miss. Of course, they haven't had Nielsen or that other guys, the other guys, Hedberg and Hospodar and what have you, for a long time. So you can't really say that they miss him right now. But in this road trip, definitely they're missing Pavlich, and definitely they're missing Fotiu. They have won the 4 games without Doogie, and that's really something in itself. But I believe that Doogie is supposed to be coming in and supposed to play Sunday against Edmonton. But Pavlich, it's a question mark. He's really feeling bad. Saw him, he's shaking and he's sweating and he doesn't look good at all.
How do you feel about going to Edmonton and watching Gretzky, who will be very, very close to that once sacred record of yours?
You know, I wish, and I mean this, he's going to break it, obviously, sooner or later. It's too bad it couldn't be the time like he'd have 75 or 76 when we're going there. And it would be much more exciting for me, because then also I'd be able to have the first opportunity to congratulate him in person, rather than spend the money to send a telegram.
That lasts for the great spenders.
You know what I mean? I'll see him on March 1st anyway. We're trying to do a sports people with him.
3-3 the score as Phil tries to find a telegraph office here. The Rangers and the Flames will be returning to the ice, ready for the start of the third period in just a moment. This is New York Rangers hockey.
This bud's for the men who took the Andrea Doria treasure back from the sea.
This bud's for you. For all you do, the king of beers is coming through.
Yeah, just for you. That distinctively clean, crisp taste that says Budweiser.
For all you do.
This Bud's for you.
Sure as one wave follows another, you'll be seeing copies of this car, the new Datsun 310. Suddenly, everyone's trying to build a high-mileage front-wheel drive beauty like this. But there's one thing you can't build overnight: quality. Nissan's been building quality into Datsuns for 50 years, not only to pass the test of mileage, but to stand the test of time. When the pain starts here, the pain stops here. When the pain starts here, the pain stops here. With the buffered extra strength relief you'll find in new extra strength Bufferin. 1,000 milligrams of strong aspirin, the strongest dosage you can buy, combined with special protection against aspirin stomach upset. Anacin and Bayer don't give protection. Regular Tylenol's not as strong and can't give aspirin doctors prefer. But extra strength Bufferin does. The pain stops here with new extra strength Bufferin in tablets and capsules.
Now, Jack Lord stars as Steve McGarrett in Hawaii Five-0, your direct line to a world of action and adventure in an island paradise. Hawaii Five-0. Watch it, weeknights at 6, here on WOR-TV.
And once again, we're back at Calgary. Jim Gordon and Phil Esposito. The next time we'll be talking to you after this game, of course, we'll be in Edmonton Sunday night, 9:30 New York time. And I certainly hope you're with us for the great Gretzky and the Rangers. Speaking about New York, the Knicks will be back at the Garden to take on Lloyd Free, Bernard Kane, the Golden State Warriors on Thursday, February 11th. Game time there is 7:30 p.m. Deserving, and the Philadelphia 76ers come in on the 13th. That's a Saturday at 8 o'clock. And the Dallas Mavericks move in on February 16th. That's at 7:30 p.m. Now, tickets for all these games are on sale at the Garden box office, Ticketron outlets, and, of course, by calling Charge It at 212-944-9300. That's a good number for you, too, Phil.
That's right, because that's the same number you can get the Masters of Hockey game tickets, and also at Ticketron and at the Madison Square Garden. And word has it, I was talking to the office today, that the tickets are going very well, and I'm very excited, and I thank you folks out there, because we are going to put on a show for you.
You got some of the biggest names that hockey has ever had, certainly in the so-called modern era, all the way from Gordie Howe on up.
Well, we sure do, and we keep adding a few, and every time I call the office, I find out that there's one more guy that's called and asked to play, and we're getting close to the limit now. We've got 38, and we can't have any more than that. Listen, why don't we give you shots on goal in that period? The Rangers had 8, Calgary had 14, so after 2 periods of play, they're all tied up at 19 shots apiece on goal. And Calgary came out that period a lot more aggressive and really dominated the period, I thought.
You mentioned that first period that Calgary was standing around watching the Rangers. They were hypnotized by the motion. You're exactly right. They began to act instead of react.
They sure were, and there were 2 or 3 guys. Poplinski was awful aggressive, I thought, and so was Lanny McDonald, and their defensemen were clearing out in front of the net a lot more. There's a shot of Steve Weeks. You see what a goaltender does there? 2 reasons. Number 1, he just likes to mess it up a little bit, but the most important reason, you knock the glare down. And the glare from the ice, sometimes right in there, it reflects off and gets in the goaltender's eyes.
Nothing to do with superstition, huh?
Did you know that, Jim?
No, I did not know that. No, matter of fact, I didn't.
I didn't know it either until my brother told me. So if it's not that true, then it's his fault. What can I say?
Blame Tony. Blame Tony O. All right, big period. We're starting off even, 3 apiece. Rangers won a period. Flames won a period. Beck has the puck. And again to Ruotsalainen. Rogers. Vicker's going to have a shot. Pass was stopped instead. Instead of winding up, Vickers decided to pass it across, and Ridicalio got back. It's line into Beck. Wallin going after the puck. It's wide open right here. Bridgman. Vickers used his, Gresham used his body. Wallin. Meant for Rogers. Tipped aside by Nielsen. I think if he doesn't tip that puck, Rogers is gone. Gresham tipped it ahead. Vickers plays the corner.
If it stays wide open, it's to the Rangers' advantage because they're a much better skating team.
Islam. Kaplinski. Save! A double. 2-on-2. Vitorik goes in, leaves it for Johnstone. Dave Maloney in close. There!
Boy, it opened up like the Red Sea there as Dave Maloney went in. Nobody even looked at him. Eddie Johnson made a great play over to Dave. And Dave Maloney scores his goal. Watch this. First a season by Weeks. One big one there. Then watch the rebound on Houston. A good save. And how many times in hockey do you see this happen? Vitorik, the other team comes right back. Vitorik, a little drop pass to Eddie Johnson. And watch Dave Maloney at the top of your screen. Now watch, nobody checks him. Look at Houston. And Dave Maloney puts it in. Houston anticipated a shot, which never came.
And Vitorik gets his second assist. Shot, save on Weeks. Comes up to Russell on this side. Russell knocks it loose. Dory being chased by Russell. Russell gets it loose. In front and missed. Big opportunity for Sear that time.
That's Dave Maloney his eighth from Eddie Johnstone and Robbie Vitorik at 116.
Lennon in front. Almost put in again by the Flames. They put two in their own net tonight.
No, I don't remember whether we give you that goal by the Flames. Nielsen from Bridgman and McDonald at 18:46.
Here's a giveaway by the Rangers. Lavelli's shot is deflected in front. Dory lifts it off the boards and gets it clear. Andre playing a very solid, unhurried kind of a hockey game tonight, Dory. Good position. Dory again. Silky. Stays in. Looking for help. Hickey goes to a slot, but the puck is behind the net. There's Hickey. Wapple lays it aside. Ridicalio. Beck back as the Flames go for a change. It is 4-3 Rangers. Vitorik again. Looking for Don Maloney. He's got him. Johnstone's in front. Vitorik. Johnstone crossing through the slot. John Maloney puts it to the right side. It's taken by the Flames, and they'll come back. Perfectly timed setup that time by Ruotsalainen. Gave the Rangers time to get back so there'd be no offside. 16:59 to go. Ridicalio. Vitorik takes it away. Oh, stick right around the face of Vitorik. Bridgman. This is Beck. Johnstone following in. Taken away by Gresham on the pass by Bridgman. Onside. Vickers on a chain. Vitorik. Stopped. It goes wide. Nielsen. Oh, the Rangers are just all over the place right here. Nielsen. And goes to the bench on a chain. LeBratton just on the ice. Giveaway in front. Goes through. Gresham, double team, still has possession of the puck. Still, he does that better than anybody, protecting the puck with his body.
Well, he's big and he's very strong and he's got a long reach, which really helps.
16:05 to go. Vickers. Heslop going back for it. Wallin in pursuit. LeBratton. Tom Laidlaw. Rangers with a lead. 4-3, 15:45 to go. Third period icing call. This is New York Rangers hockey.
You're someone special, you're reaching for more, trying to do things better than before. And when you're thirsty, it's right you're reaching for. The taste of high much life. why. There is more in Sprite to refresh and satisfy. When you're reaching for more, reach for Sprite.
Reach for the same great taste in sugar-free Sprite.
There's 15:43 left in this hockey game. Watch Dave Maloney. Right underneath the stick of Pat Riggin with flames around him, but they just open up for him.
You're right, like the Red Sea. They just parted. Here comes a shot from the blue line. Save! Laidlaw. Dory and Hislop in the corner. Hickey is there to help out. Hislop centers. Rangers are there. And breaking. Lennon. Silk in front. Backhand by Hickey. Stopped. Flames trying to get out of their own end. Blocked momentarily. Conroy's got it again, though. Conroy. Clements. Centering pass. Laidlaw. Almost had a break. They might have a 2-on-1 yet. Nope. Mishandled in center zone. Lennon goes in. Silk trailing. Lennon in front. Pulled away from the puck. Tackled. No call. And the Flames have the puck and start out. It is sent in by Hislop. Beck. Couture can't get to it in time. Russell. Beck goes back. Couture's breaking. Pass is too far. Goaltender played it. And Russell. The Valley to center zone. Rangers have the puck. Tom Maloney back. Oh, look at this, Bill. Could be one of these shootouts, the OK Corral. The first team that gets the bad legs is going to die. The Rangers are trying to skate him down. Reston. Rangers loop back. They're offside if they stayed in. Nilsson steals it. Dave Maloney's lucky, got away. Good body control of Dave. Vickers is in. Save! Centers it off Rogers. And back to center. Weeks looks for somebody to hand off to. He's surrounded by Flame jerseys. He's out in the slot, and Rogers has it. 2-on-2. Vickers on the left, Rogers on the right, trailed by Dave Maloney. There's Dave. He looks for help. Tied up. He's going to be trapped. Good hook check. Kept it from being a breakaway. Nilsson. Rangers have it again. Rogers. Nilsson trying to cut him off. A good skater, Nilsson. Rogers has a shot anyway. Save! Up from left side to Bridgman. Time remaining, 12:33. Lennon back for the puck, icing call. 12:27 remains, third period, 4-3 Rangers. This is New York Ranger hockey.
I gotta get to a phone. Honey, take the kids and get on the plane.
We'll stay right here.
We're gonna make this vacation.
Come on. 14, now boarding through gate 5. American Express Refund Center.
We lost our traveler's checks.
Don't run.
They were gone.
Where did you purchase your checks? Where's Dad?
That's it? A full refund? Thanks.
The majority of people who call American Express have a full refund approved within 12 minutes. So ask for American Express by name.
Looking for someone?
Play is in the Flames' end. Good work by Lennon. Not very big, but he certainly makes his weight count. Laidlaw against Houston. And they'll face off again. 12:09 to go. Rangers leading by a goal.
And if this game stays like this, wide open, and the Flames don't start forechecking and hitting like they were in the second, it's to the Rangers' benefit. Because they're a much better skating team, and they love that open, freewheeling thing.
Face-off is in center zone just across the Flames blue line. Houston with a nice pass in, but he put it right on the Rangers' stick. Dave Silk. Laidlaw back. Here comes Houston. Tried to nail him and couldn't. Flames using their bodies here. Laidlaw gets free. Here comes Houston again. Rangers had the puck, though. Dory, nice move. Got rid of one man and trapped it. Lennon. Dory, screen, block. That might have been off Greshner. Or Hickey, rather. Ricciolani could not keep it in. Only one man back. They got two coming in. Poplinski's one. Beautiful check by Laidlaw. Ahead of the field is Don Maloney. And he can't hold it at the blue line. Don just a little bit too eager to get his stick to it. The 11:14 to go. Oh, what a job Lennon is doing. A little splash there, too. A little bit Lennon. 11:05 to go. Giveaway. Maloney shot that had nothing on it.
He meant to pass that, but...
I think so.
He wanted to. If he was going to shoot it, he would have shot a lot harder than that.
Don Maloney again. Johnstone waiting to break in. Johnstone here. Can't get through Rotocalio. Rotocalio's played a good game. LaValle across for a two-line pass offside. 10 minutes and 38 seconds to go, third period. Rangers leading 4-3, and this is New York Ranger hockey.
A fact from Manufacturers Hanover about the new individual retirement account. Starting in '82, any wage earner can now get in on the new high-interest IRA tax shelter. Fact, if you start depositing $2,000 a year at age 25 into our tax-deferred IRA, you'll retire at 65 with over $1.5 million. Fact, money deposited is deductible from your gross income, so you'll even pay less taxes in '82. Get the facts about the new IRA from Manufacturers Hanover Trust.
Rotocalio you were talking about is representing the Flames at the All-Star game, and Beck and Doogie are representing the Rangers at that All-Star game.
Nielsen almost stole that pass. Here's Rogers. Oh, put himself offside almost. Gets it back. This is Gresh. Onside, Rogers. Vickers tips it ahead. Here come the Flames. Lanny McDonald. Vickers has trouble in the corner. Off the side of the net. Greshner and Vickers, and they should be able to get out. Rogers to Wahaline. Oh, beautiful to watch. Now the Flames are back and take the puck away. Only Wahaline was deep. Rangers should be able to get back. They line up three men. Here's a shot. Saved by Weeks. Look out, giveaway in front. Rangers are there, though. Rogers again. Look at them skate. Little hold. The only way they can stop the Rangers right now. 9:27 to go. Rangers making fast changes, it seems to me. Bridgman ahead. Dory stops it. Laidlaw, Chouinard. Whistle offside.
Right, Jim, the skating has been terrific in this period. And it's been a fast period. There's 9:20 to go in the game. And the Rangers are ahead 4-3. We mentioned that Doogie and Beck were picked by Al Larver. And there's a shot of Mel Bridgman on the bench. He's having a great year. We've talked about that. But Doogie and Beck are representing the Rangers at next Tuesday night's the All-Star game in Washington, D.C.
A shot on net and a save by Weeks. Rangers are ahead by a goal. Time running down. 9:09 to go in the game. It should be an icing call.
I think Steve Vickers has been playing a great game. You've been calling his name a lot, but I don't think I've seen Steve skate as well as I'm watching him tonight.
He got the goal on speed.
Yeah, he's been skating extremely well. I think that he's having a great game.
It's true that you're going to sit and have lunch with Gordie Howe and President Reagan?
No, I'm not going to go down there. I was invited, but I can't make it. It's just too much of a trip from Edmonton.
9:02 to go in the game.
I'd love to, but it's just too much of a trip.
Face off on the left side of Weeks. Some motion on the far side. Big center. Rangers have it. Lennon. Hickey. Centering pass. Lennon knocks it down. Flames get a stick to it. And a face-off in the Flames end with 8:44 to go.
There's a shot of Mikko Leninen, also having a great game, I think, for the Rangers tonight. As the Rangers make a change and send out the Fatorik, Don Maloney, Eddie Johnstone line with Dave Maloney and Ronnie Greshner on defense. The Flames counter with Poplinski, LeBratton, Heaslip, Wapo, and Radocalio. I never said his first name.
Face-off on the left side of Riggin. 8:44 remains. Greshner at the left point, looking for the right point, rather, could not get the pass. LeBratton, a quick skater. Greshner did a nice job covering LeBratton. Coming up to Don Maloney's side. And lifts it softly clear. Robbie Fatorik with 2 assists tonight going after the puck. There's Johnstone. LeBratton. Dave Maloney. Brother Don. Johnstone's in. Fatorik. Don Maloney. Backhand. On his forehand. Dorridge. Plays the corner. Fatorik. Johnstone trying to get position. It goes through the crease. And the Rangers will drop back. No icing.
Rangers are changing awfully fast.
Radocalio at the red line. 7:48 remains. Stolen. Wallin. Shot. He missed it, but it was not on target. Flames trying to break again. LeBratton pinched off. Wallin has the puck. 2-on-1. Fatorik on the right. Vickers on the left. Poplinski's getting back. Save! And the rebound goes to the Flames. Quick shot. Reinhardt. Save! Oh, what a check. That was McDonald on Dory. Save! And McDonald is tripped in the crease. No call, though. I don't see any hand up. 7:10 to go. Third period. Rangers 4, Calgary 3, and this is New York Rangers hockey.
Amtrak versus the car. Taking Amtrak on business is just like taking the car. And then again, it isn't.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Your ticket, sir?
Your ticket, sir.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Fill her up?
Sure.
Fill her up?
Beautiful.
Next trip.
Beautiful.
Don't drive yourself crazy. Take Amtrak.
Enjoy your trip, sir. Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Train in the Amtrak way.
We're back here in Calgary with 7:10 to go in the game. Face-off to the right of Steve Weeks. Bridgman against Mike Rogers.
McDonald's shot is blocked. Russell could not keep it in. Rangers leading 4-3. Russell slowed up by a check by Rogers. Ruotsalainen back. Crowded back there. Beck and Nielsen digging for it. Puck is up for grabs. Rangers grab. Taken away. McDonald. Quick shot is missed. Beck was there. McDonald on Beck. Vickers having problems on the board. Beck gets it to Wallin. They should clear. Ruotsalainen. Russell pokes it right back again. Knocked down by Vickers. He'll wait for them to clear. Beck gets there. Beck carries across the line. Right back. There's nobody back there. But no Flame can break. The Rangers, for a change, had not covered, and the whole end of the ice was naked, but the Flames were off balance and could not move. Big break. Radocalio. Check on Sear by Gressner, who got hit in the mouth. Dave Maloney crossing across to the red line. Centering pass, knocked aside. Rangers are going to get caught here. They're getting too many men too deep. Vadnais on with Dave Maloney. With a Calio shot in front and goes through. Penalty. I think he's got them both.
Oh, this is unbelievable.
5:43 to go. 4-3 the score. Rangers. This is New York Ranger hockey.
I remember the night it started